Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Shanghai. This time China Uncle Mikey brings you to the most well-known ancient town QiBao. In Mandarin means seven treasures. There's a QiBao temple I found that not too many expert videos covered on YouTube. So you are going to see it in China Uncle's version. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. Today it's a quite hot summer and now I'm in QiBao, which is a quite famous ancient town around Shanghai. It's located in the suburb of Shanghai, so it doesn't take too much time to come here from home, but it's quite hot. It's like 37 degrees. So today I'm going to give you a tour about this ancient town, which is quite interesting. I and my wife Vera, we went here almost half a year ago during the winter, and we did some like food tour. But at that time, it wasn't all the shops and stores are open up to the majority, and it was really a restriction to enter in this town. You need to do a certain health check, temperature check, etc. And so today I come back here. So here we go. This is QiBao Old Street. It is claimed has almost 1,000 years of history, but actually it became popular during the Ming-Qing dynasty 500 years ago. The so-called seven treasures are 飞来符, literally means flying Buddha. It's actually referring to the Iron Buddha in the South QiBao Temple. You will see it in my video. The second treasure is 屯来钟, means the clock emerged out of the water. In the legend, the clock was floating from the river. 金字莲花经, Golden Lotus Sutra, was written by liquidized golden powder by one of the concubines of Wu Kingdom. 神树, the sacred tree or holy tree referring to a 1,000 years old catalpa tree in QiBao Temple. 金鸡, the golden roast, is the guardian of the gold and silver buried on the northern part of the town in the legend. 玉符, the jade axe, is the foundation of the stone bridge in the town. 玉块, the jade chopsticks, are gifted by one of the Chinese emperor. We're reaching this very center of this QiBao old town, and this is the bridge which is across the river. And so now I'm on the very center of this town. As you can see, this is the water town. This place has a quite long history. It can be traced back to almost thousands of years. It was during the Jing dynasty. Actually, it's a dynasty which is just after the Three Kingdoms, the very famous period of the Chinese history. So after that, the Three Kingdoms was merged and united into one dynasty, and so there was like two famous writers. They are the descendants of Lu Xun, which was the metropolitan governor of this whole area of the so-called Wu Kingdom. So Wu Kingdom is basically the area that covers this area, as well as like Jiangsu province, Fujian province, and Zhejiang province. It was the Wu Kingdom. Then it was united by the Jing dynasty. Then later on it was separated, and then those two guys were serving to the king of this area, and they was killed after then, and their descendants came to this area, set up a temple or ceremony place to memorize those two guys. And then back then it was in the Songjiang. That temple was in Songjiang, and I think during the Ming dynasty, the Chinese people moved that place, and all their descendants or came to this QiBao area, and they found this little town, which is the one that you can see over here. So yeah, that's a little bit history, and hope you guys enjoy. Not too many people today because it's like Tuesday morning, and
来，老母的鸭胗人，来鸭胗去杀去卖。
叫地方哪地方？这都金宝啊！
你鸭胗很好吃啊。
I think I covered the majority of the food over this place in another video. So basically it's a snack and food street, and you almost see like a similar food, but like with pig drumsticks and dumplings and all this kind of authentic Chinese local food, especially around this Shanghai area. And some food is very interesting actually. Wow, so I'm literally getting out of that little town, and I'm now like walking into a irrelevant non-touristy area. But here you still got a lot of food store, etc. But I'm looking for a temple which is should be close to this place. The temple is the main target that I'm going to explore today, because for the ancient town itself, I did that video, and you guys can check it out in that video. It gives you more details about what kind of the food that the QiBao you can find, and but this one I'm not really sure. Here it is. It looks like still a commercial street, and you got like a restaurant, etc. But it is quite new. It's not a part of. It's not part of the old town, and there should be one. There should be one temple which is called the QiBao Temple. It should be around this area. Today's QiBao temple was rebuilt in the year 2002. The original temple was deconstructed by the wars and the floods. Typically in the year 1860 to 1862, the war between Taiping Tianguo, Taiping Kingdom of Heaven Rebellion, and the Qing Dynasty. In the end of World War II, after the Japanese retreated, the temple only remains a main gate and the catalpa tree, so that's why it is relocated in today's QiBao. Now I'm getting to this QiBao Gushi, but this place isn't really look like a historical relics of this area. The temple is very new. I mean, if you have a look at this pagoda, this is like built up almost 20 or 10 years ago. But you still see this like yellowish, and but it's just like a recent build up. It's not like something historical relics, and I haven't get into the temple, but by looking at this place, it's quite fake actually. It's not something that very attractive. So you got something interesting. So, if you guys can see it, so this golden, we call it a mirror for this one is present to the happiness and awesome life, and so he is always with his happy smiling face and appear to the three-dimensional world. But anyway, not that awesome. And let's get into the temple and have a look. Okay guys, the first part of QiBao is finished. In the next episode, we will get inside the new QiBao temple. And also, there's a small temple called the South QiBao temple will give you surprise. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.